So what's up? Back with that college hoops 2K8 my career. Finally back with it. Took some time off, man. This is the first game of conference play. You know, the reason why I took some time off from playing the game was because I just switched companies at my job. You know, cool thing, everything. You already know what time it is. Trying to make some more money, man. Like, you know, the company I was with, no hard feelings. But, you know, once you've been at a job long enough, man, you feel like you deserve, more money than they put out. And that's the case. So it was pretty much mostly a monetary thing. So I had to make that move, take this money, put yourself in a bigger role or whatever, to make it, I guess make you feel like you somebody special. Man, I ain't shit, man. I ain't nobody special, but I feel like for the amount of work that I do, like, I should have been compensated for it, but it is what it is. But we back with this college hoops, man. We playing against Stephen F. Austin, first conference game. Try to run through this conference play. What I'm probably gonna do, man, since I'm like behind in times, I'm probably gonna play a bunch of games and do like I did with that other video where I was showing like the last minute or so of a couple games and then just put like one full game, to try to play catch up. I mean, I kind of want to catch up to the real college season. I think they about to get into conference tournament play real soon. It's almost March, man, so you already know it's almost that time. But as far as this goes, man, this game, bro, like, out the gate, couldn't make nothing. Like, nothing was falling for the team as a whole, not just me. I was trying to get assists, couldn't get assists. That's like goal number one, man. That's like the number one priority. I would love to get at least 6 assists because, I mean, playing, 6-minute quarters, I think. 6 assists is like the equivalent of 12, I guess you could say, in a game. You score like 10 points, that's like you just dropped 20, for the amount of time that we playing. Because, if you simulate these games, I mean, they don't score very many points. So, I mean, the next, besides me, I think I'm averaging 13 points per game. That's leading the nation. Like, the next highest person is averaging like 9.3. And then my main man, the homie, Macbeth, you know what I'm saying? He in the top 10 scoring, man. He averaging like 8 a game, which is, like I said, that's pretty much got fucked because I had to simulate them games that I forgot to save. Man, I made sure to save, man. Like, I'm saving so often, man. I'm double saving. Like, I'm getting old, man. My memory ain't there all the way, you know what I'm saying? I'll be forgetting. Be like, damn, did I save? I better save again. Finally get an assist, though. It's about coming up on that time. I think it's going to be a play stoppage. I'm going to come out the game. Yep, there it is. Play stoppage. I come out the game. Whoop, quick transition, right back in the game. Now once I went out the game, I was playing with O'Neal, using him as the backup, doing work right here, man. My dude's slow, can't dunk. He's supposed to posterize that dude. But, I get fouled, man. Shoot the free throws. Coming up to halftime. Yeah, tough fought game, early on. Like, this was I expected. I expected, as far as this conference goes, I feel like this should be the toughest team that we've run into, But then again, I could be wrong. We could get our shit patty whooped, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no telling, man. They can come out there and punch us in the shit. Like, nice block right there. Stop play. Gotta let these people know, bro. Like, man, we here, man. We contenders. We're a mid-major, power out here. We 8-3 on the season at this point. They missed a shot there in the half, and that's enough of me talking.
That takes us to halftime with the score 15-13. Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
Both sides look like they're pretty evenly matched, Vern. This could be shaping up to be a real classic.
Now we'll bring you our player of the half. Who's your pick, Bill?
O'Neal has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like he's throwing the ball in the ocean. Every shot he takes goes through, and he looks absolutely unstoppable.
All right, so here we go. Second half, cheerleaders popping. You know what I'm saying? They clapping this shit, getting it in at Nickel State. Yeah, man. I mean, as of right now, I've only been with the new company for a couple weeks, and it's already a lot better, man. Like, it's a much better culture. You know what I'm saying? Like no disrespect. Like I said, no disrespect to my previous company, but hey, this one just, I don't know, it just feels a little bit better. I feel like I'm putting myself in a much bigger role. It's something that I've been asking for quite some time. And by the way, I don't really do much. I build scaffolds. I probably talked about it on this channel a couple times before. Working at heights, that's pretty much the basis of it. Working in the plant, very dangerous job, whole bunch of rules, man. But you gotta work, man. That's how I supply this gaming habit. You know what I'm saying? That's the key to it. Keep it gaming and whatever, man. This how we supply our habits. We gotta, everybody can't live off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You got your big time people that can do that. Us common folk, man, we gotta get out there and grind for it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pull up, hit these jumpers on this college hoops. You know what I'm saying? And get people watching, engaged into this legacy mode, man. That is how we make our living. But in all seriousness, man, I don't know, man. Work kind of fun, man. I like my schedule a whole lot. Now I only have to work 4 days a week, to get my money instead of, working 5 or 6 or whatever to basically then make about the same amount of money. Maybe a little bit more. Now, if I work 6 days, I will make a little bit more money. I'm not gonna lie about that. But man, now, if I decide to work 6 days now, yeah, I'll see a pretty nice amount of coins back. But that's enough of talking about work, man. Look, as far as this legacy goes, man, I'm trying to get that, that national player of the year. Trying to make this dude somebody now. As far as his overall rating goes, now if I was to be like, hey man, I want to import my draft class to 2K8, this dude ain't going pro. Probably gonna go pro in marketing or something, working as a game tester. Sounds like my real life. But yeah, man, that's probably what he gonna go pro as, or just get a regular ass job, because he won't go pro in NBA 2K8. I'll tell you that much. Now I do remember I had created a dude on NBA 2K7. I think I was playing with Dayton. I think I was playing with the Dayton Flyers. I don't know how they ended up, in the coach thing for legacy mode, but hey, they were there. I picked them. They had some dude on their team. He had a 76 overall. I don't know. I just turned him into Kobe Bryant. I just kept running drills with him. So by the time I finished my legacy, I actually ended up playing. I think he was a sophomore or something. I think I played 2 seasons with him. Then he went pro on 2K7. Man, this dude got drafted and had a 91 overall. I was like, damn, this dude a fucking beast. Like, he went early in the draft, man. It was kind of cool because I was trying to draft him to the Lakers, but hey, I couldn't get him. I wanted 2 Kobe Bryants on the team. Right here, as far as this game goes, man, if you play NBA 2K17, your high school coach, Washington Falls, man, that's what I named the coach for this legacy mode. We trying to keep it as if, we actually had a real college career before NBA 2K17, which, I chose UConn. I mean, that's my favorite, school to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, men and women. Of course, the women constantly dominate. I mean, the men, I think they like, 15 and 14 or something on the season, or 14 and 13, something like that. Having a pretty rough season, man. Like, they got a lot of talent, but, they just can't put it together. Maybe next year. Unless they can win a conference. That's, otherwise, NIT bound, baby. Then again, hell, they might not even make the NIT if they keep losing. But with this, Nicholls State, like I said, it's Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana, so, it was either them or Grambling. And I was like, I'm not going to use Grambling. I stay by Southern, Southern LSU. That's, I stay right by LSU. So I'm actually on LSU campus living, you know what I'm saying? So those are the schools that are here, like right here in the territory outside of the community colleges. Check it out. Bang. You know what I'm saying, man? I pull up, man. Shit, man. Pull up like Pampers. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't play. I got a quick trigger. Shoot on somebody, man. I'm just running out of shit to talk about, man. Like, I can't really, commentate this game, man. I'm not a commentator, man. I just talk shit. That's all I do. I grab a microphone, start talking shit. Just start saying stuff. Man, if you hear me say something, like, weird, don't worry about it, man. If I be like, hey, that girl over there, man, she got a diaper booty, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she got a big butt, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if I say something, man, I'll be like, hey, girl got Gucci booty, you know what I'm saying? She got an expensive ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, it costs money to get that ass. Oh, right here, it's the intentional foul shit. Man, I meant to take this shit out the video because, nobody wants to see intentional fouls, man. This shit, like, lags on forever. But I forgot to take it out, so bear with me. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to have to watch these intentional fouls, man, and run up court bound. Man, one of them was so funny. It's going to be way towards the end of the game. Man, dude came out of nowhere and jumped on my back. I'm like, God damn. Like, what the fuck, bro? That shit was crazy. Man, I also played some NBA 2K7 24/7 mode. I'm going to try to chop that shit up. Get that video out, man. I don't know, man. I've been stalling on this shit. I've been appearing offline, low key. Still playing 2K17. Mostly just my career. I'm in my second season, trying to win me another championship. Man, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck Denver at, man. Denver is on nobody's team. But he keep coming to my fucking house. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't on nobody's team. I can't improve with you. I'm already maxed out. I'm at a 95. I mean, unless I go play the park. And that ain't about to happen, man. I'm too fucking small for that shit. I ain't got no sharpshooter. Shot creator, man. I can shoot off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of dunk. Not really. Man, here it is. I think this that funny ass foul, man. Look at this big dude, man. Take it to you. Man, he tried to get him something, man. We don't play like that. But yeah, as you can see, man, this game over. Like, perfect release on the first shot. Clank, clank. I'm calling it early, man, because I remember. Yeah. Anyways, game over. He hit the last second shot. Whoop the fucking do game.
And that's the ball game. Nicholls State knocks off the visitors 38-32. Let's see who we have as our player of the game. Let's quickly go to Greg Gumbel in the studio with the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're set to bring you the Pontiac game-changing performance. Getting into an offensive rhythm is a huge advantage for a team, and that played a factor in this game. The Nicholls State Colonel jumped off to a big run after knocking down this shot to take control of the game. With the energy and tempo from the run, they were able to parlay it into a victory.
Okay, thanks, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. Glad you were here with us for College Hoops 2K8.